The story of Lil Meech and 50 Cent is one of the most unexpected collaborations in modern entertainment, a connection built on legacy, opportunity, and the power of storytelling. It begins with Lil Meech, whose real name is Demetrius Flannery Jr., the son of Big Meech, a name deeply connected to the rise of the Black Mafia family, a powerful organization that dominated headlines during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Growing up, Lil Meech lived under the shadow of his father's legacy, a story filled with power, controversy, and influence that continued to echo through hip-hop culture for years. While many expected Lil Meech to avoid the spotlight or distance himself from that legacy, his path took a completely different direction, one that would eventually bring him face to face with one of the most influential figures in hip-hop and entertainment, 50 Cent. Known for his sharp business mindset and ability to turn real-life stories into successful television projects, 50 Cent saw potential in the story of the Black Mafia family, not just as a tale of crime, but as a powerful narrative about ambition, family loyalty, and the consequences of success. When 50 Cent decided to develop the television series BMF, he wanted authenticity, something that would make the story feel real to audiences around the world. Instead of casting a traditional actor for the role of Big Meech, he made a bold decision that surprised many people. He chose Lil Meech himself to play his own father, a move that carried both risk and opportunity because acting requires skill, discipline, and emotional depth. Yet Lil Meech had no professional acting experience at the time. This decision became a turning point in Lil Meech's life because it forced him to step into a completely new world. He began intensive training, working with acting coaches, studying scripts, and learning how to express emotions on camera, while also dealing with the pressure of portraying a real-life figure who was not only famous, but also his own father. The challenge was unique because he was not simply playing a character, he was bringing his family history to life in front of millions of viewers. 50 Cent played a crucial role during this transformation, acting not just as a producer, but also as a mentor who guided Lil Meech through the process. He understood that the success of the show depended on how believable the characters felt, and he pushed Lil Meech to improve, constantly demanding focus, discipline, and growth. This mentor relationship became one of the most important factors behind the success of the series because it combined experience with raw potential. When BMF finally premiered, audiences were curious. Many questioned whether Lil Meech could deliver a performance strong enough to carry such an important role, but as episodes were released, the reaction began to change. Viewers started praising his performance, noting the authenticity and emotional depth that he brought to the character. Critics highlighted the unique advantage he had, being personally connected to the story, which allowed him to portray moments with a level of realism rarely seen in television dramas. The success of the show quickly turned Lil Meech into a rising star in Hollywood. His name began appearing in interviews, media coverage, and social platforms, where fans discussed his performance and his transformation from someone known mainly as the son of Big Meech into an actor with his own growing reputation. This shift marked a significant moment in his career because it showed that he was capable of building an identity separate from his father's legacy. At the same time, 50 Cent continued to expand his influence in the entertainment industry, proving once again that he could identify powerful stories and turn them into successful projects. His work on BMF added to his growing list of television achievements, reinforcing his position as one of the most important producers in modern hip-hop entertainment. His ability to take a real-life story and present it in a way that connects with audiences demonstrated his understanding of both culture and business. The relationship between Lil Meech and 50 Cent represents more than just a professional collaboration. It reflects how mentorship, opportunity, and storytelling can reshape a narrative that was once defined by controversy into one that now exists within mainstream entertainment. The journey from the streets of Detroit to television screens across the world shows how powerful stories can evolve when given a new perspective. Today, the connection between Lil Meech and 50 Cent continues to attract attention because it highlights the transformation of a legacy, once tied to crime, into a story of growth, creativity, and success. The BMF series remains a key part of that transformation, bringing the past into the present and allowing a new generation of viewers to experience a story that might have otherwise remained hidden in history. Through this collaboration, Lil Meech not only honored his family's story, but also created a new path for himself in the world of entertainment.